Welcome back everyone. Today I want to briefly talk about a process called Tyndallisation. It's a low-cost, low barrier to entry sterilisation method that doesn't require the use of expensive pressure cookers or autoclaves. Tyndallisation, named for 19th century scientist and beard haver John Tyndall, is a simple, albeit time-consuming process that takes around 3 days to perform correctly. It's the process I used when I first began growing gourmet and medicinal mushrooms, and while not as effective as using a pressure cooker, it has provided me with a success rate sufficiently high to continue learning and exploring this fascinating hobby. The idea behind Tyndallisation is to repeat the process of heating and incubation multiple times. The first heat kills much of what is lurking inside. Any heat-resistant spores present in the growing medium germinate during the incubation cycles, and these are eventually killed during subsequent heating cycles. This process is repeated numerous times to ensure everything is caught. So, bring some water to the boil, and we place our growing medium inside, raised from the base of the pot, just so the medium doesn't cook or burn. And then we let it heat for about 30 minutes. And then when that's done, we remove it, let it cool first. We place it somewhere nice and warm to incubate for 24 hours. This will let anything in there germinate that's heat resistant. And then we repeat the process again into the boiling water, and we let it heat again for 30 minutes. Just like so. Once more, we remove it and we place it into the incubation cycle number 2. A further 24 hours will give anything nasty in there a chance to germinate, at which point we can destroy it with a further heating cycle. Another 30 minutes, same as before. And then I like to do one final incubation just to double check that we've caught everything. This is looking pretty good though. Nothing blue or green has showed up. And at this point, I am confident to inoculate. I'm just pulling a quick syringe as I have run out. It's a lovely culture I've got here. And then straight into the medium. 2 cc's is enough. I like a few inoculation points in my jars just to speed up the colonisation. And there you have it, Tyndallisation. It's as easy as that. Your growing medium should now be largely sterile and ready to receive your liquid culture or spore solution. A few caveats, however. While it's largely effective, there are some microorganisms that are extremely resistant to heat that are able to survive this process. Unfortunately, these organisms require drastic changes in pressure to shatter the cell walls, which is why I favour my pressure cooker over this process. It's also quite time consuming, taking 3 days to do what can be done in 2 or 3 hours inside a pressure cooker. There is also a risk that not all the spores present will germinate during the incubation process, though this can be mitigated with a 4th or even a 5th heating and incubation cycle. If you're really serious though and want to drastically lower your rate of contamination, I can't recommend biting the bullet and getting the largest pressure cooker you can justify. A pressure cooker is going to make life much easier for you in the long run. That being said, I've had numerous successful grows employing this method, and I still use it from time to time on my substrate as needed, especially if I think there's a lot of trichoderma in my coco coir. So thanks for watching, good luck with your growing, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.